o'clock, straight up. Carton Show. Big Mac, Craig Carton, great to have you here. Super Bowl Friday. Somehow, some way, we have made it through the most uneventful Super Bowl week of all time. The biggest story this week is still Tom Brady didn't pick the New England Patriots to win. Wah, cry about it. Wah, cry about it. But I got to tell you what, the last 24 hours have not been kind to New York Football Giants Nation. I know you got yourself an offensive game coordinator, or whatever the hell you call him, Greg Roman, which is another competent coach added to the coaching staff. But the last 24 hours, I'm sad to say, have been a complete and utter beatdown of the New York Giants and a lot of you somewhat cocky, arrogant fans. Good afternoon, Big Mac. How are you today?
I'm doing great.
Yeah,
I'm doing great.
Got your Giants blue on. I like it. Yeah,
I can sense what's coming already.
What's coming?
No, I don't know.
I'm just keeping it real.
Keeping it real.
Yeah, I haven't said it yet.
We've made it to Super Bowl Friday.
That's
the
right.
Giants hired a new
We're not
run-game
getting
coordinator.
excited about Greg Roman.
Yes,
Stop.
we are.
It's not worth 30 seconds of our content today.
Okay, whatever you
good.
say.
We got Greg Roman.
We're excited.
Yeah, good.
He's very good with the run
Be
game,
excited.
and now it's a compliment to Nagy and that offensive structure.
Why do
Feeling good.
you ask John Harbaugh why he fired Greg Roman? Because he did a lousy job with the Ravens offense and got his ass fired for Todd Monken.
He's not the offensive coordinator.
No, he's not. But look, congratulations, you got Greg Roman. But I feel bad for you. And I'm coming here as a friend.
Why is that?
Olive Branch extended for all you Giant fans. That is a tough night for you guys last night. A tough, tough night. And I want to let you guys know, even though I'm a Jet fan, I'm here with very big shoulders for you guys to cry on today. The number to do it, 888-808-1019.
Exactly.
Let me start. I got three. I got three for you.
Okay.
Let me start with the obvious one, okay? I told you your quarterback was not a Hall of Famer. And he's not a Hall of Famer. Eli Manning did not make it to the final 10. Obviously, he doesn't get in. He got down to the bottom, the top 15. And when they went from 15 to 10, your quarterback, Eli Manning, was not one of the 10 finalists for the Hall of Fame, meaning it is going to be very tough now for Eli Manning to get into the Hall of Fame unless he gets in the way Roger Craig got in, which is a sympathy vote 20 years after his career is over. That's on the table. And I do think one day that will happen. He will be a Hall of Famer. But I want to say to you, to my dear friend Plaxico Burris who texted me, to my dear friend Victor Cruz who texted me, telling me I'm so wrong. Eli's a Hall of Famer. You wait and see. I waited and I saw, and like I've been saying from Jump Street, your guy, not yet a Hall of Famer. So that is strike one for the Giants last night.
I have to admit, it is concerning that he's not in the top 10. Like,
maybe the voters know what they're talking about.
No, maybe they're just dead wrong.
Oh.
Maybe they're dead wrong. They've been dead wrong every turn at this Hall of Fame thing since the debacle of not putting Bill Belichick in there.
Okay.
So I am concerned about Eli getting in. I am. I knew this year he wasn't. We talked about it. Breeze, Larry
Fitzgerald,
excuse me.
That's right.
Too many good guys. Too many first-time guys.
One's a black wide receiver,
Yes,
one's a white quarterback.
Yes,
so hard to get them confused.
I said Drew Brees.
No, you said Ryan Fitzpatrick.
I said
Larry Ryan Fitzpatrick. It's all good. It's all good. It's Friday.
I said Larry, and Fitz came out Patrick. Yes, you're right. Larry Fitzgerald, obviously. His case is very
debatable.
Confusing.
Yeah, sure
and
is.
It's quite clear, and I wish I could push back more.
Yeah.
It's quite clear that as of right now, the Hall of Fame voters making it, they're on the other side of this than Giant fans are.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
No, he's going to get it one day, but the point is, once again, another win for Craigie. So that's one. You ready for strike two?
Strike two.
A couple weeks ago, you and I sat here, and I told you that Abdul Carter was not the defensive rookie of the year.
No.
And any assessment from you and your Giant brethren that he had the best year of any defensive player in football as a rookie, that I just don't want to see it that way because I'm a Jet fan and you don't know football, Carton. That guy had more pressures than anybody else in football, blah, blah, blah. So I watched last night. Abdul Carter got as many votes, first place votes, for Defensive Rookie of the Year as I did. Zero.
Now you're making things up.
Zero.
Now you're making things up.
Abdul Carter got zero.
I understand that.
And that's nothing.
Yes.
In Italian, we call that ugat.
Okay.
Nothing.
I got you.
So for all the nonsense that I took a couple weeks ago.
You said he had a horrible rookie
which is
season.
why he got zero votes.
Stop it.
A goose egg.
It
was almost like
he was up for the vote.
It was almost like, why do we invite Carter to this ceremony? He got zero votes. That's strike two for you.
I don't think anyone expected him to win Rookie of the Year defensively.
All you guys did.
No, we didn't.
I sat here and took with the slings and arrows.
That he had a better defensive season than you think.
Craig, you don't know what you're talking about. You're just an angry Jet fan. Craig, you're just hating on the Giants. Abdul Carter was the best defensive rookie in all football.
I don't think anyone
You said it. Callers said it. And I got abused on Twitter for it as well. I sat back. I sat back like a raccoon in the corner, waiting to attack, like a lion in the Serengeti, waiting for the antelope to come. And I said, have your fun with me now. Attack me now. Let's just wait for the vote. And the voters once again got it right. 0 votes for the disappointing Abdul Carter.
Not disappointing.
Yeah.
Not disappointing.
Okay.
We gave you the stats. I gave you the stats that made his season better than what you were saying. I never said he was the defensive rookie of the year. I never said he was the best defensive rookie out there. He led some categories for defensive rookies. That's absolutely true. But I don't think anybody went into last night either expecting, hoping, or, wake up this morning as Abdul Carter is the defensive rookie of the year.
Well, then you should watch my Twitter feed.
Okay.
And you should listen to the people that call this show who attacked me mercilessly for 2 days.
You said he had a miserable rookie season.
I said he was a big disappointment based on where they drafted him and what expectation was.
I think that's fair.
And the voters agreed with me. 0 votes for defensive rookie of the year. Strike 2.
Strike number 3.
Strike 2 for you guys.
Okay,
now,
let's go.
To be fair, there was a ball in there as well. There was a ball one. Jackson Dart's girlfriend's money. Marissa Ayers is
not too bad.
Is exactly what the quarterback of the New York Giants should be dating and bringing with him to events.
Next year's Sports Illustrated.
Whatever. Yes, all good. So I will give you that's a win for you guys. Jackson Dart pull off a little Zach Wilson action with a very attractive gal, the boobs on display, the whole thing. Phenomenal. Ball one. All right, but you're about to take your 3rd strike here, kid. Sorry. You also sat there. And Giant fans yelled at me on the radio, yelled at me online about how when I said Jackson Dart's the 4th best quarterback out of 4 teams in the NFC East, I took heat for that. And yet everyone agrees that he's 4th, but they didn't like the fact that I said it because I'm a Jet fan, not a Giant fan. So your guy, Jackson Dart, who's now the franchise savior, was also up for Offensive Rookie of the Year. How many votes did he get?
I believe he got 1.
Yeah, that's 1.
1.
1. And I know the guy that voted for him. He covers the Giants.
Okay.
I'm not going to say his name because if he doesn't want his name out there, that's on him. And I'll be respectful of that.
It's not your place to out him.
Well, I could out him right now. I mean, I know who it is.
That's okay.
But I'm not going to be that guy. But it was a Giants beat reporter voted for Jackson Dart with a first-place vote as Rookie of the Year. Now, why would a Giants beat reporter do that? To curry favor to Jackson Dart, who he wants to have a relationship with and most likely write a book with a little bit later on in Jackson's career, and curry favor to the New York Giants. There's not another writer in America that voted for Jackson Dart as Rookie of the Year. And I'm just wondering for you, as a diehard Giant fan, are you okay? Strike 1, Eli. Strike 2, Abdul Carter. Strike 3, Jackson Dart. Are you okay?
I'm perfectly fine.
You sure?
I'm perfectly fine. I know who Jackson Dart is. And he didn't deserve to win this award. Again.
Yeah, after the fact you say that? That's the problem with you people. It's always after the fact.
That's not true because we didn't bother to talk about it yesterday.
I wrote it down.
He is better than he is the best rookie quarterback of this class.
Didn't ask that.
I know, but I'm just saying that's how I feel. I don't care if Tyler Shuck won the Pepsi NFL Rookie of the Year or got more votes than this. I don't care. Jackson Dart didn't play enough. He didn't start the first 3 games. He was injured for multiple games during the season with concussion. He didn't deserve to win. He didn't play enough. But he is the most exciting young rookie quarterback in the league this year.
No, he's not.
He was the most exciting rookie quarterback in the league this year.
Okay, rookie.
Yes.
I think New Orleans are probably different with you, but I'm well with you.
Yeah.
I'll accept that.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's all we ever said.
You know what happens when you get
Good
3
enough
strikes?
to win with.
You're out.
Oh, stop.
That's it.
This is such a desperate ploy from a Jet fan who is tired of all the nonsense.
I'm just saying.
It's pathetic.
You guys are talking all the smack.
It's unbecoming. It's unbecoming of you. What do you mean talking all the smack?
What happened?
No.
Eli
you want to poo-poo a good offensive hire.
Yeah.
You want to focus
Come on, Greg Roman doesn't make you moist.
Yes, it does.
Stop. No, it doesn't.
It makes me moist. That offensive group, him and Nagy as the coordinators, makes me moist.
Greg Roman and Matt Nagy make you moist.
Make me moist. That's right.
Well, then you're going to have a long season, buddy.
Well, they're going to have a good year.
If you think Greg Roman and Matt Nagy are making you moist.
I think he comes in. That was one of the concerns about Nagy is the run game. You bring in someone who's had a lot of success with it in his time in the NFL, and it's like it's 2 really prominent offensive minds who have been offensive coordinators and done a good job together under John Harbaugh. I'm feeling good about it. And I don't care about some stupid vote.
You stayed up and watched it. You texted me 5 times last night. that you were disappointed.
His girlfriend's hot.
Yeah, she is hot. I'll give you that. Here's the real quick thing on your boy Greg Roman.
Yes.
And I went back and I checked articles this morning written in the Baltimore Sun, or I think that's what it's called. Do you know why Greg Roman got fired? It's interesting because I agree. They brought him in to kind of oversee the running game.
Yes,
not the offensive coordinator.
Yes.
He's the run game and like an assistant, whatever, right? Mm-hmm. Greg Roman got fired because of how he failed to properly use the running backs and the running game in Baltimore. Mm-hmm. That's why he got fired, for his refusal to run the ball when situations demanded you run the ball. So the guy that you brought in to be in charge of the running attack got fired because of how he handled the running attack in Baltimore.
Well, who fired him?
John Harbaugh.
Who just hired him?
John Harbaugh.
There you go.
And you okay with that?
You can't tell because you read some article about why he was fired. The guy who fired him is now hiring him.
And you're okay with that?
So clearly he's okay with that.
But are you okay with that?
Yes, I'm perfectly okay with it.
So you don't think if that was a jet move, that would be viewed as incompetency?
I think he got hired for a reason.
Hiring a guy you fired?
Was he a successful offensive coordinator in his time? Did he help change? Did he help turn a quarterback who was viewed as a wide receiver in the draft to an MVP?
Not really.
No?
No.
He had nothing to do with it as his offensive coordinator?
I said I gave you my answer. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just saying, if the New York Jets...
You're right.
Yeah.
It's a much worse day for the New York Giants.
I don't know if it's a better day.
No. It's much more important that Eli Manning, who retired, 8 years ago, is not in the Hall of Fame.
Oh.
That's a really sad day.
You guys were sure that he was going to be a first ballot Hall of Famer.
Upset. He should be.
Then it was a second ballot Hall of Famer. Maybe he'll be a third ballot Hall of Famer.
He wasn't going to be a second ballot Hall of Famer. I told you this. We all knew it.
Why are you so upset? Oh, that's right, because it's a tough day for Giant fans. My bad.
Because you're turning Super Bowl Friday. I'm looking forward to it.
Yes,
I'll be honest with you. This is the first Super Bowl in a couple of years where I haven't had to worry about being on right after it. I'm going to enjoy my day.
Please do.
I'm looking forward to the game. It's the weekend. Football is coming to an end. Come Sunday, either green and gray confetti is going to fall, or red, white, and blue confetti is going to fall, and then it's baseball season.
That's right.
I've been feeling good about this all day.
Good.
And now you open the show just because over the last week you've been taking a beating because your team is as incompetent as any franchise in sports, and you got to come here today and start throwing slings and arrows at the Giants for no reason.
No, I'm not throwing slings and arrows. I'm just asking how you're feeling. You had a tough night last night.
I don't think we did.
No, I just pointed out step by step.
Right.
That was a tough night. That was a tough night for you guys.
Okay.
And then you think that hiring Greg Roman,
I think it's a good hire.
You think that makes it better? The guy that John Harbaugh fired 3 years ago, he's bringing back. God forbid Aaron Glenn ever do that. You guys would roast him. Roast him.
God
you see how
forbid
competent
Aaron
the Jets are? Aaron Glenn just hired a guy he fired 3 years ago.
For a different
and you guys
position.
accepted like sheep. In any event, I'm in a great mood.
Thank you.
I know you're in a good mood.
I'm in a great
Petey's
mood.
in a good mood. It is a football Friday. It is a Super Bowl football Friday. We got lots cooking. Congratulations to the real MVP of the league, Matthew Stafford. Mm-hmm. And I hear all those people in New England, little bitches that they are. Wah! We got screwed because a guy voted for Justin Herbert. Yeah. Wah! We got screwed because 2 guys voted for Josh Allen. Wah! You got screwed because your quarterback was not the rightful MVP of the league. That's why he didn't win it. Period. Stop. I am going all full cylinder today, baby.
Well, I agree with you on that one.
Let's do it.
Can you imagine being in the Super Bowl and complaining about who won the MVP?
Yes, that's what they do.
I mean, Titletown USA there in Boston, who takes pride in all the championships they've won. They're yelling at a quarterback who won them 6 because he's not openly rooting for them in the game, and now they're arguing about a beat writer or a writer who voted for a different quarterback. He might. What's to say he wouldn't have voted for Stafford, given Stafford a larger lead in the MVP voting? Like it's pathetic. They really have embarrassed themselves here.
Yeah, I agree.
I mean, they're going in the Super Bowl.
Right,
they had like a 4-year drought of being an average to below average team for like a second. They're back in the Super Bowl on the easiest path we've ever freaking seen, and something tells me they're going to get their comeuppance in the game because I have a feeling we might not even have a game here.
Here's a storyline for you. Mm-hmm. January 19th, 2023. Amid fan outrage and player frustration, the Ravens say bye-bye to Greg Roman. Mm-hmm. That's your savior right there.
Who's saying
Enjoy
savior?
That. Enjoy that.
One of the weaknesses of Matt Nagy's perceived to be his running attack.
Fan outrage.
Okay.
Player frustration. That's your savior.
Right.
Good job. Great hire. 888-808-1019.
Everyone available has been fired, Craig.
I'm sorry.
Everyone who's available practically
Doesn't mean you have to
has been
hire a guy
hired.
that created not my words.
Okay.
Fan outrage.
Whose words?
Fan outrage.
By whom?
Player frustration.
Do you have player quotes in there?
I got to open up the article.
Yeah,
Let me
okay.
open up the article. I'll open up the article. We got lots to do today. Obviously, we'll talk about the Super Bowl as well. Yeah, I got Giannis taking a direct shot at the bow of LeBron
Yes.
James. You know I'm here for all of that. That's going to be great and so much more. So let's get the party started. I am upset with Sean Morash again this week.
What did he
Very
do
upset
now?
with him. His dopey Cinco de Listo thing was an embarrassment
Cinco
today.
de Luncho?
Cinco, I don't know what they call it. Cinco de something.
Yeah.
He left one of the obvious things off the list of things you cannot have at a Super Bowl party.
That was the list things you cannot have at a Super Bowl.
And it was frankly, I was trying to listen driving in, and I'm like, click. He left one of the obvious ones off. Yeah, and he's quoting Seinfeld in one of them. Like, be better.
He's quoting.
Be better. Yeah, no double dipping. Double dipping is a way of life. If you're in your house, you double dip all you want. But the one thing he left off the list, and I'm upset with him about it, if you're hosting people at your house for the Super Bowl and you serve food on paper plates, you're dead to me. No paper plates. I'll tell you something else you do.
Yeah.
When people walk in the house, you hand them a cup and a plate, and you write their name on it. You're not going through 9 solo cups. You're not going through 7 plates. And I'm giving you a legitimate glass plate. I'm not giving you paper.
You're one
and
of
I'm
those
writing your
people?
name on it. And
You
I'm writing
write
your name on the
on
glass.
it?
That's right. That's right.
So you don't just put out a bunch of paper plates and a bunch of paper cups?
Here's your cup.
Yeah.
Here's your plate. It has your name on it. If you think my wife's doing 5 loads of dishes when you leave because you can't remember where you put your cup.
Paper goods.
No. And no paper plates. No Dixie plates. You put the lasagna on it. It falls on the couch.
Yeah.
Embarrassing. Glass plates. You can go solo cup, but your name's going to be on it. And you ain't getting a second one. You lose the cup, not my
I want
problem.
to drink different things?
You can clean it out. Wash it
You
out.
can wash it out in the sink?
Yeah, sure, no problem. But you're not getting 2.
That's your number one.
Yeah. Name on the cup, real plate.
Does this go for any party or specifically food-based parties like the
Food-based
Super Bowl?
parties. Food-based parties, yeah.
But
Like you're sitting in
when
my
you're having
living
a
room.
lot of food.
Like
a dinner party.
Yeah, no, like,
that's different.
Dude,
yeah.
if you're sitting on my couch
Eating.
and I'm serving, lasagna, spaghetti and meatballs, wings, or blue cheese, whatever it is, and you think you're sitting on my couch, and I'm going to hand you a cheap Dixie paper plate? Nah, that ain't happening, bro.
There are paper plates that are not as cheap as Dixie.
Dude. Your wife does the dishes. Tell her to get the good china out and serve your people on normal plates.
And you're gonna
how are you
gonna write on names on fine china?
Yeah, magic marker.
Yeah, that's a weird one. I don't know if I agree with you on that.
Then you know what? I'll put a sticker on it.
I think that's imposing.
I'll put a sticker on it.
I don't want to impose on anybody. There's only one. My wife has a rule. That's it. Shoes come off. Outside of
you're
that,
those people?
Yeah, I'm one of those people.
See, that's
no
absurd
shoes
to me.
in the house.
I'm an adult.
Can't wear shoes in the house.
I'm an adult.
Can't wear shoes in the house.
Then I'm not coming over. Can't wear shoes in the house like I'm going to a museum.
No.
I mean, no shoes in the house.
Shoes are dirty.
You don't wear
My
shoes
kids
in your own
play
house?
on the floor. No.
I mean, no.
When
you go home from work,
as soon as I walk in the door, there's a mat.
Shoes off?
And that's where the shoes
I'm
go.
not going to your house then. I'll stay outside.
You have to walk through the house with shoes?
Because I'm an adult. I don't take my shoes off to go places.
No,
the dumbest thing I've
you
ever
put
heard.
your shoes on to go places. You take your shoes off when you get there.
Not if I I go to your house, shoes stay on.
No, they don't.
Or I stay outside. I'm fine.
Okay.
Just bring me food outside. It's all good.
It's going to be an awkward conversation. You have to come over.
It's going to be a
I'm
weird
going to look
show.
you dead in the face and be like, shoes go there.
Where's Craig at? He's outside.
And I never ask people to take them off. I just casually go, oh, your shoes go over there. Because I don't want to get into a discussion about it.
Yeah, because it's weird.
It's not weird.
Yeah, it's a little weird.
Shoes go over there.
Okay. I know you lived in a museum. My fault. Now I know. Good little tip.
You take shoes off in a museum?
No, I wouldn't.
So then what?
I don't take shoes off
doesn't
anywhere.
make sense. My kids play on the floor, pick up things.
Yeah.
Your shoes are dirty. Just leave them over there.
Tell your wife to mop.
We mop and vacuum if needed.
Yeah. Like when we all leave, say, honey, before you go to bed, don't forget, vacuum.
All right. Okay. So vacuum and mop, but don't wash the dishes because we're putting a name on every dish.
Put names on things.
Okay.
Now I know. Or like a little sticker. I put a little sticker on my plate. Now I know. That's my plate. Don't touch my plate. I got my own plate. Okay. I got my own cup. That's it.
Yeah.
One per customer.
No,
that's all you get.
I put out a whole bunch of cups, a whole bunch of plates. Have at it.
Yeah, by the way, later today I have an update for you on that hockey kid at Penn State. The prosecutors made a great decision in that case. I'll give you that coming up. And we have an Olympic scandal already. And it's not the fact that the Americans beat the Canadians in a mixed doubles shuffleboard. It's a whole different thing involving a penis. So that'll be coming up later in the show. Major penis scandal at this year's Olympics, and they just started. So I'm in for all of it. We're going to have a great show for you today. Appreciate you making us the #1 talk show in the afternoons in New York already. Only like 20 shows in, so we love you for that. And let's get cracking. Here's Tripp in Stamford, Connecticut on the Fan. Tripp, how are you?
Hey, guys. Love the show, Craig. So happy to have you back.
Thanks, Tripp.
Listen, I'm a Redskins fan, but I have to jump in, Chris.
Yeah.
You're talking about Abdul acting like you guys weren't talking about him being the next defensive player of the year before in August. Mm-hmm. Come on. You guys were all talking about him being the defensive player of the year. What are we talking about? You guys are hyping him up like...
No.
Thank you.
In August, before the season started, 100%.
Thank you.
100%. And that's why, Craig, you have a point. He is a bit of a disappointment from what we would have expected.
0 votes.
But me and you,
None. Yeah.
since the season ended,
0.
Since the season ended, no Giant fan expected him to be Rookie of the Year. In August, after the draft, 100%. We all had the hopes that he would be the best defensive rookie in the NFL, bar none. We all would have absolutely expected that to happen. It clearly didn't. But he didn't have a miserable rookie season. He had a pretty productive, with every bit of reason to give you hope that next year is the year he takes that big step and becomes a force in the NFL.
Quick question.
Yes.
Let's just stay in facts.
Okay.
How many votes did I get for Defensive Rookie of the Year, first place votes? How many did I get?
You got 0
I got 0.
Mm-hmm.
How many votes did Abdul Carter get?
He got 0 votes.
Thank you. I win.
That,
I win.
is this the kind of person you want to be? You want to have like easy, cheap victories? You want to just like draw the line places?
I want to be
and
like the Patriots this year. Easy, cheap victories.
That's your dream.
Yeah, it's the dream.
Yeah, you're making your dream come true every day.
I had to open this way because I took such a beating.
You did.
From people who thought I was just being negative.
I got you.
And I don't want to look at the inside the stats, you know, all that crap, that like the analytics of it and pressures and this and that.
And the voters didn't either.
You and I sat here and we took call after call and tweet after tweet about what a bad guy I am, and I don't know ball, and he's the best defensive rookie in the league, and he's a lock to win it. And when he was a finalist for it, people, Carton, once again, you're wrong. You don't know nothing about nothing. And I sat back and I kept my mouth tight. And I said, let's just see how they vote. Mm-hmm. Like, let's see how many votes he gets.
Yeah.
And he got none. So now I gloat. I am a gloater and a vindictive bastard.
If this is what you need to feel better about being a Jets fan,
it's going to be the Jets.
Here for you. No, I want to be here for you. It has nothing to do with the Jets.
This has nothing to do with the Jets.
Okay.
I think the Giant fan had a tough 24 hours. You got a guy that you think's saving your run game, who's not good at it, and Greg Roman, who got fired 2 years ago by the same guy that just hired him.
Right.
If any other team that did that, you'd call that incompetence. And your Eli Manning didn't get into the Hall of Fame. Your Abdul Carter got 0 votes, and your Jackson Dart got 1. But he's got a hot girlfriend, so he wins the day. I'm ready for a great Friday. Give me some Prince Street pizza, and let's call it a day. All your calls coming up. It is the Carton Show with Big Mac, coming to you live from the Town Fair Tire Studios, powered by Town Fair Tire. Nobody beats Town Fair Tire. Nobody.